Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is you are watching this video. Welcome back, welcome in, welcome all. I am the Convalescing Soul, and I am here to read for you from the White Light Oracle Guidebook, an oracle, and we are on number 40. Number 40 is Sovereign Queen Maeve. I think Maeve is an Irish name, isn't it? It's a beautiful name. I believe it's Maeve because when I was younger there was an author, Maeve Binchy. I used to I think that was her name. I think she wrote the book Circle of Friends. Anyways, I think she was Irish. 40 reduces to the number 4 for those of you who like number synchronicities. Oh, on that note, that's your little sorry, I bumped my camera stand. I'm gonna do a fortune cookie. Okay. Numbers, right? Okay. Numbers 5, 28, 35, 39, 44, and 47. A couple of 4s in there. In fact, there's a 444, right? If you count like 44 as a number and then the beginning of 47, right? 444, that cute little angel number. I believe it's protection. It's good, whatever it is. Okay, a fun party with close friends is in your future. Okay, be safe. Shall we begin? We are all sovereign beings, right? Sovereign Queen Maeve. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to obtain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. As the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Maeve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Goddess, warrior, queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory. Maeve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own minds or ego-driven interlopers. Maeve is the instinct to engage when challenged, to call on recruits and use all the inner wisdom and talent at your disposal so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Maeve requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment, whilst discerning when and how to set a firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. Whilst the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes a revitalizing, frequency-raising, soul-empowering experience which manifests pathways to victory, where, in a lower state of awareness, there appeared to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practices requires the self-possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of what another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spiritual sovereignty exists outside of social mores. It is not about becoming submissive or disrespectful to others, but rather about seeking out freedom of being. This leads to you naturally becoming an active presence which dismantles enslaving social mores and stimulates society to mature spiritually. Maeve asks you to come home to yourself again and again. Know you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Swaraj, I hope I said that right, is self-rule. As the meaning of the Raj is also radiance, it can also mean self-luminous. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within you is the true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do, and believe the realms of the divine are working within you. Do not be dissuaded. You shall be victorious. complete your healing process. If you resonate with the term inner queen, then use that as guided below. If you prefer the term inner king or some other term to express the spiritual sovereign or divine inner ruler, feel free to use that instead, substituting as necessary in the text I'm going to read below. Place a hand over your heart, and when you are ready, state the following declaration of divine independence and spiritual sovereignty. I choose, of my own free will, to respect and serve the spiritually sovereign inner queen who resides within my heart. Through merciful compassion and empowering wisdom, I ask for divine assistance that is of ultimate spiritual benefit to all beings to assist me in releasing false allegations, false allegiances, breaking the bonds of impoverished servitude, and connecting to the strength, dignity, grace, and boldness of the sacred fire and spirit within me. May I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it. Sense the inner dignity of your true nature. Let everything else fall away. You have completed your healing process. Thank you, Sovereign Queen Maeve. She's look very regal. Let's all channel our inner Queen Maeve today, right? Keep your head high and your shoulders back as you walk around today. Let's all be queens today, or kings, right? Because we are, right? Love and blessings.